There is always a first time for everything. And erotic photoshoot is not an exception. So if you're doing this first time, and majority of couples and individuals doing it first time, it is okay. And it is normal. And it is absolutely fine to be nervous. It is not okay when people are freaking out. It is not okay when people are being delusional and start thinking that something is wrong gonna happen and that this is very scary and that this is somehow would harm them. But erotic experience has to be a little bit exciting and little bit, no matter what you are doing first time, that's exactly what you will feel. And that is why I've created this erotic photoshoot, that people would do this first time for themselves. And some doing it repeatedly, numerous times, and every time is like a first time. Because we change the scenarios, we change the fantasy modes, we change the models. I'm not shooting the same content. Ever. That is the creative process, and that is why I'm confidently can say that I'm an artist, because I'm making every time something new. I am in that creative energy. I don't know what I'm going to make. That's the whole excitement about being the artist. So you are in control and you have very high responsibility, because you have a shoot and you don't know. You actually don't know who is coming to the studio, how they are performing, how they are feeling, how good they are with their moves and with their body, what is in their head, what is the mental state. This is absolutely new to me every time. That's why I'm not getting bored. New people, new fantasies, new ideas. Do you think that everyone has the same erotic fantasies? People are different. They want different things. They see things differently. They perform differently. I am shooting make love scenarios, and yes, there are shoots which are predictable. Yes, there are scenes with boring. But when it does, this is me who is going to go and change things up, to make it different, to make it fun, to just distract them somehow so that they can do different things. Okay, give them a challenge, give them a task, okay, give them something to do so that people would get out of their comfort zone, that they would start think differently and move differently. That's why it is a first time. And every time I'm doing, it is kind of a first time to me. Because like I say, I don't know them. I don't know how they will respond. I don't know how they will react. So I have to be very bossy and strict in the studio, because there are adults there and you need to direct them and control them. Not only to control them, you have to shoot in a certain frame of time. And I have to create a certain content that will be enough to create the products that they want. It's not that we, have the whole week. No, they're paying for a certain time and I have to make it happen. So there is a pressure on me, but there is also a pressure on people who are coming and performing, and I can tell you why. Why they feel pressure. They feel pressure because creative process requires new experiences. It has to be new feelings out there. They have to do new things, and these new things involve things that they've never done ever in their life before. And that is undressing and performing in front of me. And I will look at them and I will say, okay, can I have this again now? Can you do this way and this way? And so on and so on. And it is not just people who will arrive to erotic photoshoot, erotic studio, they do whatever they want. No, there is a dance to dance there. There are steps to follow. There are rules to go about. There are things we are going to do and create and shoot in a variety of settings. And we use different lightings and different backgrounds, and someone has to set it up for them. Someone has to prepare them. Okay, they need to understand exactly what is the plan, how they're doing and when. And in the meantime, I'm also saying it is like a dancing, but it is also like a driving. Because you see, driving, it needs your focus on the different mirrors. so you can see your back, and then you can see your side mirrors, and then you can see the front. You see, there are many things to look at. So when they perform, of course they look at me, then they are aware how they're moving and looking at the lights I teach them, and then they go into a sexual, intimate desire mode. It is on the card. It has to be this way so that they could create a certain energy and certain vibration content. It's not only about being serious and shooting portraits. No, we start from the portraits, but we go into erotic scenarios. That's why we create erotic photo shoots, and people undress, and some undress straight away, some straight away light on fire and passion and desire and go into action, and some doing it very slow, step by step, semi-nude, then explicit, then make love scenarios. Different people feel it and understand things in a different way. And so I am there to adjust and understand how we are going to shoot so that I will get the best results. What that means is, you see, every person creates erotic photo shoot and they can shoot as much as they think they can. But they hire a photographer or videographer there so that they can push their limits.